surprise guest on the podcast, Hailey.
Hi.
Joe, hold up the mic for her.
Hello.
It's so quiet still.
There we go.
Wait, here, hold on. Mine. There you go, Hailey.
Hello.
Alrighty then. Welcome back.
You went Irish with it.
What?
Alrighty then.
I didn't. Hailey, you can. Did it come off that way?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
It's almost like when Ark earlier was like Sweden.
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 Swedish. They're Swedish.
Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah.
Good. Oh, I was thinking more of the mask actually.
It's Ace Ventura.
Fuck.
Come on, son.
I get it.
Well, speaking of movies,
Oh, we love those.
we do. We made a whole podcast about it.
Haley, you like movies.
I like movies.
Haley,
Sometimes.
you made a series recently.
I did make a series recently.
What's it called?
It's called Missing Links, and you can find it on YouTube. Support your local CSUN kids.
Here, hold on. Lean a little closer into the mic. when
Yeah,
you
you
say
gotta
that.
you gotta get like right
Yeah,
there.
lean a little further in.
The series is called Missing Links. You can find it on YouTube, and you would be supporting your local CSUN film students.
Yeah, give it a listen. Give it or well, watch. I say a listen because we're on a podcast.
Yeah.
Give it a watch. Use your eyes this time.
Hey, but you have your lens back now that I gave you, so
I
maybe you
do.
can record the podcast.
Oh God.
How long has that lens been gone?
2 years.
Yeah, around 2 years.
2 years.
Spring of 2023.
Hey, it's like I always say. There's no such thing as goodbye. Only see you later. Especially when you have a lens.
I tricked you, Haley. I left it there on purpose
Yeah.
so that we could.
For me to find
You
it
Get
2
you
years
You
in
later.
Costanza it. You left. You left.
I
Key,
did Costanza it.
You left
Well,
keys in the apartment so that you have an excuse to come.
Oh, you're
come
so
back.
right. You got Costanza. I did that so that you could be here
Can we get
right
a-
now in the podcast.
I'm pretty sure you didn't anticipate it to
Yeah.
take 2 years, though. Oh,
Me and Joe took a big break from the podcast, so
It's been about 2 years
Yeah.
since we did it.
no, this is our 15th episode now
Since we've been back.
since we've been back.
Since we've been back.
It's my favorite song.
Is it?
No. I like it though.
See, this is how it goes.
Great.
It's free form. Before I used to have notes. Now we just.
Joe
kinda,
used to have notes. He used to bring his notebook and he'd hit like note points. Now he just riff.
We just riff.
hey.
We're in
Yeah.
our
People
Bill Burr.
like the podcast, they just riff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's too scripted, it becomes too repetitive.
The podcast that I used to work on, it was all scripted.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that
Ew.
crazy?
Disgusting.
Ew.
It was like 80-20. Like they had a
Only a 20% riff.
yeah,
Can't
and
do
like
it.
what do you
Can't
call
have
it? The
Can't
I
have.
was running Slate for that podcast, and so like I would like do the cuts. Everything.
It needs to be 20-80.
I agree.
20% script, 80% riff.
Where
I
this
agree.
is about
But this,
Zero.
I think we're going into this
98
with
too.
98.2, yeah. 98% riff.
like, I would say like a 99.5 if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess the non-riff is
Hey,
that we have a
this is-
topic.
The riffing is where we got people on Washington,
Florida.
Florida, Ireland, one in
Sweden.
India. Shout out.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Shout out to my Indian.
We had a few
One.
UKs,
We got a couple ukes.
a few UKs, more than a couple.
We got some Australias.
We did have a couple
We
Australians.
got my one Ireland.
I love the Irish.
Love the Irish.
Shout out Rennick,
Shout out Rennick. Shout out fucking
Geordie LaForge.
Shout out Belfast. Shout out fucking Dublin. Shout out the gas station that was named after Barack Obama.
Obama. There's no.
Oh, wait, hold on.
What is it?
O'Leary, O'Malley, there's no one as Irish as Barack Obama.
Yeah. That's an Irish song that they
O'Leary,
made.
O'Harry.
There's no one as Irish as Barack Obama.
For some reason, the Irish just really loved Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
This is the first time ever hearing of this.
Really?
Literally-
It's wonderful.
100%.
I pulled up to work one time banging that song.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
I had my coworkers literally.
very on brand, though. I could see that.
Yeah.
Like, you pulling up with some of, like, the most, like, random music like that.
Yeah.
It's very on brand. I see it.
Yeah.
I used to drive into work listening to a potential breakup song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the one with the cursing in it that they did recently.
Oh.
Yeah, the new version,
Yeah.
the edgy version.
I pull up to my job blasting Thunderstruck out of my windows.
Hell yeah, that's kind of badass.
It's my hype song when I have to go in and be an adult babysitter in therapist.
Okay. Well, see,
What's the topic of today, Joe?
I was getting to that.
Womp womp. Joe yelled at me.
Not the
I
first
liked
time.
it.
What else is new?
Yeah.
I liked it.
So, the duo here that we have. Sorry.
Sorry, this is the 0.5% written.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Yeah. The duo that is me and Ark. We'll get to it with Joe and Ark. Or Ark and Joe. What's the order?
Joe and Ark.
Joe and Ark. We'll get to it with Joe and Ark. Legendary. I think top 10 duos of all time.
I agree. I'm not biased either.
Yeah. We're like number 3. Number 1 is The Basement Yard.
The Basement Yard, and then whoever Willem Dafoe is dragging around these days. Sorry.
You stole that bit. You stole that bit.
I did. I would say The Basement Yard is. I would say number 1.
Yeah, they're number 1. I said that number
Is
1.
it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Who's number 2?
Psh, anyone else?
It
The
to
Fresh and
give
Fit
room.
podcast.
No.
The what podcast?
I don't know. I just said things.
No, they're not good.
The podcast that's The Basement Yard, but they're in the UK.
Oh, those 2 British dudes.
The 2
yeah,
British
they're
dudes,
funny as
yeah.
fuck. They're cool.
And
I
they
think
I like the Kelsey Brothers podcast.
Travis Kelce and
Jason
Momoa.
Kelsey.
Oh, smacked the shit out of my microphone.
Anyways,
I just called the Kelsey brothers, and it was Travis Kelce and Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
anywho's,
Sorry.
that's something I've been saying a
Hailey,
lot
do you
lately.
like Taylor Swift?
No,
Oh man,
I do not.
how you feel about
I'm
Travis
what-
Kelce?
I like Travis Kelsey. I liked him a lot more before Taylor Swift. If we're being honest.
Whoa, yes, give us the hot takes.
I don't know. A lot of people think that just because I'm a girl that I automatically like the Kelsey brothers because of Taylor Swift.
I think
when
that's
I've
fair.
never liked, I've not liked very much of Taylor Swift's music since she went from country to pop. Like early Taylor Swift, I
Oh.
can get on board with, and some of her pop stuff, but I do not like her.
Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hurt me. I'm gonna be okay.
You're like a walking iPod. You just know everything off the top of your head.
That's the only song that I think I know from her
Yeah.
country era. And isn't that like towards the end of it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like right in between. It's like that
That's when
one
she-
album.
When she still had curly hair.
Huh?
Yeah, she was super
Our-
curly.
Our curly-headed queen. You know, I have a picture that pertains to this. Joe, keep riffing.
Riff.
Hailey, keep riffing.
Riff.
Um,
Haley's our resident country fan.
I am. I love
Yeah.
country music. Not many people agree with me.
You like
A Curl Can Dream. For
Alright.
those of you who can't see what we're looking at, it's literally a jar of styling cream that says "A Curl Can Dream"
Curl
by
Can
The Matrix.
Yeah.
By the
Company.
Matrix is crazy.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay,
It's
Haley,
expensive.
I'm a riff real quick. I'm gonna name some country artists. You say hot or not.
Oh.
Not like if you like the music.
Oh.
Not if you think they're hot.
Oh, got it,
man.
got it,
And if you feel like they're hot,
Alright.
you can say.
got it.
All right. Chris Stapleton.
Hot.
Music or him?
Music.
Okay. Morgan Wallen.
Oh,
Hot. Both.
nice.
There we go. Yeah.
Post Malone.
Hot. And so I like Post Malone for both of the genres that he sings. So I like both his rap music and his country album.
All right.
But I don't see where everybody's hype is with his looks. Like,
I
I
don't
don't think
think
he's
he-
terribly. I
No,
don't
he's
think he's
just like a
bad
dude.
looking, but I don't think that I could like put him on like my hot radar.
Literally,
Yeah.
if you took the clothes off of him and put him in like everyday clothes, like whatever, and I feel like he'd self-admit this. He's just a dude that would walk into a comic book store
No,
and like
100%.
buy Magic the
Yeah.
Gathering cards because that's what he does.
100%. He's very nerdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's always wanted to do country music, and now that he's like kind of had his big break and everything, that's where he was able to like take the opportunity to especially collaborate with a bunch of like really good 90s artists and a lot of today's artists that ended up being really good. And here's a hot take for probably every woman listening to your podcast. Beyonce's country album is ass compared to
Whoa.
I also
I
don't
haven't
like
heard
Beyonce, so
I haven't heard it.
I
as
haven't
a
heard
woman,
it.
I'm probably one of the only ones who doesn't like it.
right on my foot.
And then you threw your phone at Joe.
Yeah.
That's how you end a hot.
Right on my
take.
foot and then smacked my knee.
I'm sorry. But no,
All
Post
right.
Malone music for both of his genres hot.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more. Florida Georgia line.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. hot in both aspects for both of them because it's a duo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, which one's hot, Florida or Georgia?
both.
Yeah, there you go.
Florida.
Have you never heard of Florida Georgia Line? You
I-
poor sheltered boy.
And that's the end of my country music. Unless
look-
like you
they
want to
look
go
like
like
if-
super old, like you like Johnny Cash.
They look like if you
Yeah,
sun
Johnny-
dried Rhett and Link.
Johnny Cash, Tim McGraw, Garth Brooks,
Tim McGraw. Wow.
Alan Jackson.
Travis Paisley.
Yes.
Okay.
Larry the Cable Guy.
Larry the Cable Guy is a comedian.
Have you ever made?
Hot or not?
I love his comedy. I don't find him conventionally attractive though.
Jeff Foxworthy comedy. Hot or not?
Jeff Foxworthy? You might be a redneck if.
Yeah. Hot.
If your truck got a gun rack, you
I
just
love his
went.
comedy.
Okay.
Okay, for you,
Ron
Jeff
White.
Dunham.
Jeff Dunham? Not.
Not?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Ron White.
As a child,
Ron
when
White, depending.
He's funny, I think.
I think Ron White's pretty funny.
Drinks a fuck ton, I think, right?
Sober, I think.
Sober now?
Yeah. Jeff Dunham, when I was a child, hilarious. No one funnier than Jeff
His
Dunham.
puppet.
As now, as an adult, I'm
Like,
like,
oh
no.
shit.
You're
No,
like,
no.
ooh.
My parents love him. Like, to death.
I would have loved to have seen him in, like...
The
live.
Pachanga?
Like, he's still doing, like, shows. Like, he had one on my birthday, and
Does
he
he-
was in Hollywood,
Is
and
it-
I dead ass almost bought tickets to
Doesn't
go.
he have a Las Vegas
Residency.
Residency? Mm-hmm.
You can always do that.
Or you can always wait till he's back at the Pachanga. And, well, what's it called now? The Monrovia?
Yeah, the Monrovia. We'll see.
I want to gamble.
We'll
We
cross that bridge when we get there.
You going to a casino? Go right now.
I was thinking of Tachanga. No. Topanga?
That's
What's-
that's the girl from Boy Meets World.
Hey, I was just rewatching.
Yamava.
Yamava. That's what
Casino.
that's what
the one
Pachanga turned into. Yamava.
Oh yeah.
Not
wanna go-
Monrovia. Monrovia
You were
is a
like
city.
Topanga, and my mind automatically went where you went. I was like, Boy Meets World, because I was just rewatching Girl Meets World.
I've never
Yeah.
seen him. Neither the boy nor the girl.
Girl Meets World is all right. True Sabrina Carpenter fans followed her while she was on Girl Meets World.
There you go.
What-
What about Fuller House?
Fuller House was okay. It was really cheesy for me, and don't get me wrong, I loved the cheese factor of the Full House, but it was a bit too much.
The
They were
cheese
trying-
factor of the Full House. What a
It's got a
sad-
cheese factor.
It does, yeah.
but
You
they-
can literally
it's
scrape
an
the cheese
endearing
off
cheese.
But
Yeah.
like it was cheesy enough for its time. They were trying to ride the nostalgia train of it too much that they were getting lost in like the cheesy jokes and like the callbacks to the original show that they kind of lost what that show could have been.
There we go.
To wrap back into the topic of today, good duo, John Stamos and John Ritter.
Don't help him. Don't help him.
I know he passed away. I feel bad.
John Ritter is dead.
Uncle
yeah.
Jesse.
Uncle Jesse's John Stamos.
Fuck. Who's the dad?
Hold on, don't help him. By the way, John Ritter also dead. Not the dad in Full House.
I know, but isn't
Well-
the dad in Full House dead?
He is dead, but
Recently.
you still need to figure it out. But while you figure that out, fun fact that I learned in Graceland is that Uncle Jesse is named after Elvis Presley's twin brother that died at birth.
That's
and
crazy.
that's why Uncle Jesse's character is like so obsessed with like Elvis, because that's how the character was written.
Oh.
And John Stamos was like, well, why don't we name him Jesse, because that was Elvis's brother.
He's a really good drummer. John Stamos, amazing drummer.
Have you
Dad,
figured out
Full
the dad
House.
yet?
Bob Saget.
There you
There you
go.
go.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Some-
Oh my god.
Sometimes you gotta let its mind.
That like I
Yeah, that's why I
ripped
was
that.
like, here's a fun fact while he kind
Yeah.
of like
I
lets
ripped
the
that
wheels
out of my
turn.
brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had your wheels turning.
You gotta let them work it out sometimes.
You know what's funny is like in my head I thought of an expletive because I was like
Expletive?
his name I've heard people go like Bob Saget like as like a oh shit,
Yeah.
and so in my head I was like I know it's like an oh shit name. I went I was like oh, Bob Saget like yeah got
There
it.
you
Bob Saget outside of Full House
Was
that
a
man
is a
was
raunchy
He was
comedian.
a raunchy
Yeah.
comedian.
Yeah.
Same
And-
with like Robin Williams though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raunchy.
Rest in peace, Kings.
Is that your duo that you're gonna talk about?
Yeah, Robin Williams and Bob Saget.
No,
No.
John Stamos
Oh.
and Bob Saget.
You're the one who brought it up too. Dummy.
Sorry. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Okay. All right, so loop it back in. What do we got?
Lube it back in.
Loop it back in.
Oh.
Thank you, Hailey, for being here. Because it would have been a 10-minute discussion of me going, I did not say loop it back in.
You said lube.
And then somehow,
Well, we know where
in the
your
edit.
mind is,
Yeah.
Arik.
in the edit, he'll do
My
something.
mind's always thinking of Joe and lube. That's all I got up there.
Oh my god.
Back to dynamic duos in the cinematic universe.
Yeah, Joe and
So-
lube.
We were watching Minecraft
Ark's
movie.
Oh man.
Yeah, can you?
I'll take my last
Yeah.
check in person.
We don't
please.
get
Good, you
paid
owe
for
me
this.
67 cents.
Fuck.
We don't get paid for this.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Okay. So we were watching the Minecraft movie, you and me,
We did.
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Dos años.
That's years. We didn't watch it 2 years ago.
¿Cómo se dice weeks en español?
Semanas.
2 semanas. Ahora. No, ago. I don't know how to say ago.
Dos semanas para atrás.
2 semanas patas. Potatoes.
Para atrás.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that's papas also. It's our Spanish.
Cinematic duos.
Yeah.
Minecraft movie. Why are we talking about potatoes?
I don't know.
Arik.
He said papas or something.
He did not, but I'm gonna let it slide.
We were watching the Minecraft movie, and there was Steve, and then Garbage.
Alright.
Chicken Jackie.
Yeah, Chicken Jackie. And then I looked at you and went, us.
You said what?
I looked at you, did a thing, and there's a scene where Steve and Garbage are next to each other.
Garbage.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I went, us.
That is us.
Yeah.
Are
And
you
so,
garbage or are you Steve?
I think you look more like Garbage than I do.
Thank you.
I unfortunately.
No, you look like garbage. Don't worry.
Oh, thanks. I think I can relate more to Garbage than I can Steve.
I can relate to Steve.
More than you can
Yeah.
Garbage. Yeah.
I think you look like garbage more than I look like garbage.
Is it because we're brown?
No, you can do the hair. Right now you don't have the hair,
Yeah.
but you can do the hair.
I can't do. And I
you
will
have done the hair.
I have done it, and I will also wear a pink leather jacket.
Yes, with with what's it called? Tassels?
Tassels, like frill.
Fringe.
Fringe.
Fringe. This is.
This is why we need a woman here.
Yeah. This is why.
Is it Women's Month? That was last month.
By the way, Hailey, ask us how many women we talked about in Women's Month.
How many women did you talk about?
0.
Way to go, guys.
It was an accident, I swear.
And then he brought it up.
Because a woman told me we didn't talk about women.
Yeah.
A
And then
woman. My woman.
yeah.
My lovely woman.
And then we still
I'm
didn't
glad
talk
that
about.
she's calling you out then.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
You're good.
And then the only woman
like
we
this
named
word?
was Tara Strong.
Out of all of the
I
ones.
know.
Out
I
of
don't know
every
why.
single woman.
I know. She rolled her eyes at me. I know. I agree.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anywho's.
Steve and Garbage?
Yeah. Us.
Do you rate that as like a high-end
I
movie
think
duo?
we get 2 more movies with them.
You having a good time?
2 more movies with them. They could go down as a legendary movie duo.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had the best one in my head.
Hit me with it.
Bad Boys?
Name them.
Martin Lawrence.
Nah, their
Will
character's
Smith.
name.
Martin Lawrence, Will Smith. Of course, they play Tom and Jerry.
Martin Lawrence is a Marcus. I'll give you that one.
Marcus and... I almost said Lawrence.
Marcus Lawrence.
Marcus and... Give me the first letter.
I don't know it.
No! You can't do it to me. I was gonna say like Marcus and Sam.
It's not Sam. Hailey, you're on your phone. Can you look up the bad boys' names?
That's what I was doing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Marcus and like
Bad boys though.
Bad Boys are a good fucking
1
duo.
and 2.
Mike
Good.
and Marcus.
Mike and Marcus.
Mike is Will Smith, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mork and Mindy. It's another famous duo.
Oh, I love
From
Mork and Mindy.
Robin Williams' first thing.
Never seen it.
It
Only
was
know the
it was
name.
pretty cute.
You watched The Hub and you never saw Mork and Mindy?
The what?
The Hub? No.
Oh,
Remember back in the days when you had cable and you would watch Batman?
yeah.
You remember the channel The Hub?
Is that like Boomerang?
Don't do this to me.
What?
The Hub. We look up. No, don't look it up. I'll look it up.
I was
Thank you.
gonna say.
What?
I was like, hub is used in a number of other things
I
now.
I know. Well, no, I don't.
While
What
he
is it?
looks that up, another
Ultra looks up the hub.
another
Does
another.
this logo not?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's familiar.
What?
Yeah,
Was that like after? Like, was that close to Boomerang though? Like,
it was in the
channel-wise?
range. So it was 292 was the Disney XD. 294 was Discovery something.
Okay. Yeah.
295 was the hub, and then you had Cartoon Network, Boomerang.
I loved Boomerang.
Love
dude.
Boomerang too.
Hub, I probably caught every now and then, but they might have played Flubber on there. I don't know.
I was so confused as to how we got onto this topic of conversation.
Yeah,
But
hey.
I said Mork and
but I
Mindy.
forgot about Mork and Mindy.
Yeah, they used to play Mork
Mike
and
and
Mindy on the
Marcus.
hub all the time.
Got it.
You said Mike and Marcus. I
Yeah.
said Mork and Mindy. Then we got there.
Have you ever seen Bad Boys 3 and 4?
I've seen the same clip
No.
from Bad Boys 4 every
from
time.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Is it the one with the chicken?
It's the one in the gas station.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
he's eating the fucking hot
And
dog.
He gets the hot dog and he's like, "Come on, he's gonna be so mad at me."
Yeah.
And then he's holding him at gunpoint. He's like, "Do you want to deal with him or you want to deal with me?" It's really funny looking. It looks funny.
Yeah, that's the New West one.
I have another one.
What's
another
yours?
duo. Schmidt and Jenko from 21 Jump Street.
Whoa.
Channing
good-
Tatum
oh,
and the
wow.
Jonas Hill.
His name's Janko?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Channing Tatum is
Schmidt
Jenko.
and Jenko.
I thought it was
Schmidt
Jeff.
and Jenko. My name's Jeff. No,
My
that's
name
just
is Jeff.
because he's not good at.
Doing a Spanish accent.
No.
Hailey is
Ugh, shut up, Joe.
We're cutting this.
Yeah. I was mid fucking crash out coming up into finals. Let it go. This is being cut.
Never.
Osmosis Jones
And Drex.
and Drex.
Thank you for getting
That's
back
pretty
on
good.
topic.
That is a good one. Chris Rock voiced the first one. All right, give me your best Chris Rock right now.
Is that good?
No.
Oh, come on.
Was it him getting slapped?
No, I was just trying to do something that evoked
The Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
My mother never loved me. No, that's everybody hates Chris.
Yes. All right, hold on. Ask me it again.
Do your best Chris Rock.
Huh? Is that good?
Nerd.
Come on, it's close.
I know that they're not necessarily like the same names. Like I'm gonna get off of this before it goes too far.
Yeah.
But they're not a duo, but I think one of the most like iconic groups of people is like Adam Sandler and all of his friends because he literally has them in every single movie with them.
Yeah.
From Grown Ups to Hotel Transylvania. So like you can find like a couple of them like still scattered through like Happy Gilmore, Billy
Yeah.
Madison, Bedtime Stories, The Waterboy.
Saw that in theaters.
The
Bedtime
Waterboy?
Stories.
But
Oh.
Bedtime Stories. Not Waterboy. That came out like '99. I was born. I was a baby. I was a fetus. Who do you think is Adam Sandler's duo? Like if you had to pick.
That's what I
One-
was
Adam
about to
Sandler and
ask.
David Spade.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's the ideal, I think. Unfortunately, we don't get a lot of Adam Sandler, David Spade.
I think Rob Schneider pops up in a lot of movies. Though.
I think Adam Sandler and Rob Schneider.
And Rob Schneider's a weirdo.
Oh yeah, because he
He always
in,
plays
like,
this-
the Waterboy
yeah.
and Happy Gilmore.
And the
You can
side
do
character.
I need to know if they're all coming into Happy Gilmore too. That'll be on Netflix in July.
I don't have that information.
I'm
for
very
you.
excited.
There's
Me too.
another Happy Gilmores?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's coming out through Netflix because that's the only place that Adam Sandler's like contracted through. Anymore.
Yes, that's why he made Hubie Halloween, and
I didn't watch that.
I
I did.
did.
I've seen it many times.
Yeah.
Is it
No,
No.
worth a watch though.
Yeah.
You
will
do
have
you
a
do
good time.
Letterboxd, Hailey?
good? No,
You know it?
no.
It's like a movie rating website where it's kind of like a social media in of itself. I feel
Yeah.
you rate a movie, you give it stars, and then you also give it a heart or not.
Yeah.
So you could give a movie like a 4-star, but not give it a heart,
Yeah.
or you could give it a 1-star and give it a heart,
Which is a movie that like you think the movie's really well made,
but you didn't.
but you just didn't rock
Just
with
didn't
it.
rock with it,
Or you think the movie's terrible,
but you fucking loved it.
but you fucking love
Hubie
it.
Halloween, 1-star heart. To me, that's a 1-star heart.
I like his
So you would
stupid
want
voice.
to say that like Hubie Halloween is like poorly written, but it was done really well, or was it just?
Poorly written, poorly acted,
It's just an all-around stinker.
shot like a Disney Channel show.
Kind of, actually. Wow, interesting point. Yeah, that's fair.
It's
Newer Disney Channel. We're not
Yes,
gonna-
yeah.
Our
Like,
our generation of Disney Channel actually did shit right.
shot like High School Musical 3, not High School Musicals 1 or 2.
Yes. Yeah. That's a good one.
Because High School Musical 3, like, they went, like, hyper cinematic.
Yeah, because it was released in theaters. It
Yes.
wasn't released on
High School
Disney
Musicals
Channel.
1 and 2, I think look great. Like, I think
For
that...
a TV movie, yes.
Yeah, but even then, like, I'm like... it evokes more of the theme of the movie than the 3 does.
They really musicaled the high school. You know?
Yeah, they
and the
didn't,
first two.
They musicaled it in the first 2. They movied it in the third one.
I can
You know what I'm
see
saying?
that.
You
Yeah,
can
I
see
can
that?
see
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Hubie Halloween. You want a movie where Adam Sandler just talk like this?
Oh my God, talk like this the whole time.
And he has a super cup, like a super Stanley cup.
He has a Swiss Army cup or whatever.
Yeah.
Thermos.
Swiss Army thermos. Yeah.
It can do anything.
Oh.
That's him the whole movie. It's like
Yeah.
Little Nicky.
Little
Jeez,
Nicky.
get in the flask.
Little Nicky pisses me off.
I've never.
I
There are
love-
few movies where I like arc like goes. It pisses me off.
I despise that movie.
Little Nicky?
Yeah,
What about Big Daddy?
love it.
Love Big Daddy. Yeah.
I love every single.
Kangaroo Show. Kangaroo Show.
I love
My life has been
Adam
Adam
Sandler.
Sandler screaming all right for the last
Anger
15
management?
months.
anger management. He loves.
That's like a 9 out of 10 for me. Anger management.
What's another one that just like pisses you off?
I don't know.
What's another movie in general that just pisses you off?
The Tuxedo with Jackie Chan.
The Tuxedo
And I
is
love
another.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Never
But it's not
even heard
because of
that.
Jackie Chan. It's Jennifer Love Hewitt. I hate it.
She
She like ruined
Whoa.
it. She like ruined the
I've
vibes
never
for
even
me.
heard of this movie.
It's
so-
horrible.
Yeah, there was. So I used to watch both Little Nicky and The Tuxedo as a kid, and as a kid, you just watch things, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I showed him Little Nicky. Fucking, you would think I made him watch like The Exorcist or something. He was.
I wanted to get out of there.
He's like, this is bad. Like the whole time, I've never.
It's his stupid voice the whole time.
Yeah.
Pissed me off.
Get in the flask.
And how he looked.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of Little Nicky, though.
I know. I hated it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And then
I love Happy Gilmore.
so that was that one. And then there was one time we were floating through Max looking for Jackie Chan movies to watch. The Tuxedo popped up, and he goes, "Do not put the Tuxedo.
I said
do,
I fucking hate the Tuxedo.
do not put it on. I fucking hate it."
It's because I had tried to watch it, ripped it online. Not gonna lie, ripped it online.
We listen and we don't judge
Yeah.
art.
And then
How
I
do you
was
think
watching
I watched Star Wars for the first time. Ripped it offline.
it. LimeWire.
I have all 6 movies on my laptop that doesn't work anymore.
I downloaded some app on like my Android tablet, like way
Like
back-
Showbox or
like
something?
a Showbox or something, and I had
Whoa.
to watch it in like parts because they wouldn't upload it all in one.
1, 2, 3
so
movies.
it'd be like Phantom Menace Part 1, Phantom Menace Part 2, and like I would have to download each individual part to
Whoa.
like
And then
watch it.
if you wanted it with captions, you had to download the caption track,
Yes.
and then sometimes you would get like a fucking
Of
like a
virus.
Turkish one or whatever.
I tell this story every time we talk about like ripping movies, but the first time that I tried to rip a movie, I was too young to do it, and my uncle had just gotten LimeWire on his computer,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to watch the Beyblade movie, so they thought they could look for it, and they typed in like Beyblade movie LimeWire Japanese because it was a Japanese movie, and we didn't have it in the United States yet. They downloaded it and said, "Here you go. We think this is it." They start playing it. It was porn.
Shock. I'm not. I wish
It was
I could,
Japanese
I
porn.
wish I could say that I was fully shocked, but I'm really not, considering what LimeWire was.
They panicked.
That's why I only ripped music off of LimeWire.
But even then, that was a gamble because every now and then, I don't know how it goes down in the country circles, but in the rap circles, every now and then you're like, oh man, I like the song, "This Is How We Do," and then I really like that song. Let me go ahead and download it.
Just
First
kinda-
5 seconds you hear the new music, Imperial music, and it's a guy rapping over that beat.
Ugh.
Oh my god!
Dang.
I remember.
Just a guy.
I remember my
Yeah.
friends getting ripped with that a couple
Yeah.
of times.
That's so funny.
New Imperial music. Damn,
Damn,
son, where'd you get
find
this? Yeah.
Wow, we did that at the same time.
To circle you guys back to Jackie Chan to get you back onto your topic for today,
Best movie duos.
Lee and Carter, Rush Hour.
Lee and Carter, Rush
I
Hour.
agree. I was about to also mention that, but fuck, I got distracted. That might be my favorite movie duo of all time.
I
Watch
I cannot say anything in contrast to that. I love
The amount of black and Asian people that from that point on have done Lee and Carter
yeah,
as like couple's costume or friend costume, man or woman.
Yeah.
I've seen 2 women Lee and Carter costumes. Amazing.
You cannot see there cannot be a picture on the internet of an Asian man and a black man next to each other without someone in the comments going, Lee and Carter.
Yep. Without some ignorant piece of shit.
Yeah.
But I think that Rush Hour bonded the Asian and black community to some degree. I think that the Asian and black community became
we say this
as neither black nor Asian.
Yeah.
I'm Caucasian. Does that count?
Western Asian.
I'm from the Caucasus.
Yeah, the mountains of the Caucasus.
No. But in my headcanon, I think so. We gotta ask someone.
My sister's like
we can ask Aaron.
My sister's 1% Chinese. We can ask her.
Okay. That is true. She got her 23andMe back.
Don't know where that 1% came from, but it's there.
It's probably Silk Road.
Rush Hour. I don't think it just makes me laugh.
Ark, you're gonna have one hell of a time editing this one. I can
No,
feel
these
it.
go out.
These go out. Yeah.
These go out like this. I very seldom do I censor, but I do sometimes. But
there are some times where it's like
censored. Usually I don't cut things out. I'll censor it. Sometimes I cut things out.
Yeah.
But not because they're so egregiously horrendous. It's just
because
like
they're not.
It's not funny enough.
Yeah.
And hey, if you think that this is the stuff that makes it, we're really digging deep for something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only my first time here. We'll have to see, like, in the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
See how deep it gets in the future.
I'm so hungry, dude.
I ate a chicken cantina bowl.
I actually ordered McDonald's that I have to leave to go get in a couple minutes.
You know what's another great duo? Not movie related. I would go as far as not even TV related. Reality TV.
Oh.
The Mythbusters.
Whoa!
Jamie and Adam. On TV, not off.
Not on TV. They got me. I really thought that they were.
I thought they were the closest to friends.
They were the most coworker you could have been with someone.
Yeah.
It's like I walk into work, I see that guy, I go, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then
That's
they go home
crazy.
and they never talk.
If we're gonna go off of that topic and we're gonna go toward like reality TV, I think, and this is going to be for a very niche audience that is listening to you.
Okay.
But
hey, we're all niche audiences.
I am a Dancing with the Stars like fan. I'm through and through. You cannot sit here and tell me that Riley and Steven were not the perfect match for last season.
I see you got me.
Yeah. Sorry.
But Robert Irwin is coming into Dancing with the Stars next season, and Riley needs to be paired with him as well. So whenever you two get the chance, Riley and Steven up for like last season, they should have won, and Riley needs to be with Robert in this next coming season. I want you to
Steven who? Who's the star?
Steven Nedorozic. He was on the men's gymnastics team for the Olympics.
Oh,
wonderful!
Wait, I might have actually seen him on TikTok, but
yeah, they're all over.
You said Dancing with the Stars, and then I immediately almost went Abby Lee Miller and who?
That's Dance Mom.
I know.
But if you want Dancing with the Stars, then you
JoJo and that white guy she's rolling around with now.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Derek and Julianne Hough. They're siblings, but they've literally been on Dancing with the Stars together since they were like 19. Damn. And now he is a judge and she is the host.
Whoa. I love that.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon and Terry Crews.
Explain.
They've both been hosts of America's Got Talent.
But are they ever on screen together?
No, they should be.
That doesn't count.
Oh, they're these two British fucks. Ant and Dec. They're the hosts of the British Britain's Got Talent.
Them.
Ant and Dec, good duo, actually. Ant and Dec, good duo.
Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller, that's a good one. Holy shit. We're fucking rattling them off now.
This is freeform. This is jazz.
The penguin and the chicken from Surf's Up.
The penguin and the chicken from Chicken Joe.
Chicken Joe and the guy.
Cody. Everyone keeps saying like, do this, do that. I'm just being me. I think that's what he says.
Chicken Joe.
Correct me on that.
That was Cody, right? Not Chicken Joe.
Yeah. And I think that's correct. You're good. Fine, if we're going back into this, then I am throwing mine out there. I like the banter between Anakin and Obi-Wan, especially
we'll take it.
between Attack of the Clones and the beginning of Revenge of the Sith, especially when he's like, Master, we came to rescue you, and he's like, good job, as they're both still like shackled to the towers.
Literally looks up, looks at him, goes, good job.
Yeah. I don't want to one up you, but I'm gonna. C-3PO and R2.
Oh, I love them.
Oh, yeah. Hey, whoa, C-3PO and R2, Lee and Carter.
Real, I see it.
Oh, here, you give me do your best C-3PO.
I think I could do a better R2.
Wow.
Oh, fine, go that way.
Wow!
Arturito.
Was that a crip whistle?
Nope.
Do you think R2 could do a good crip whistle?
Yeah. I think R2 can do whatever he says.
R2 would be the best crip.
Well, on the subject of R2,
He's blue.
he is the only droid to never have his memory wiped of anything, so he remembers everything.
C-3PO had his
from
mind
Anakin
wiped?
all the way up.
C-3PO gets his mind wiped every fucking movie.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
They're like, wipe the protocol droid.
He gets a red arm.
And
I saw a
7.
comic
Yeah.
on how he got it.
It was
It's beautiful.
hold on. It was a droid. He crash lands on a planet
Okay.
with lots of other droids. They're all getting like scrambled away, and then there's one droid. I think he is an AP-1 droid.
Kawaki and monkey lizard.
Shh. He's an AP-1 droid, and he's like the AP-1 droid's like, see, they don't care about us. They don't. Humans, they'll never go out of their way to save us. And then the unit shuts down, and then as he shuts down, a ship comes in to rescue C-3PO, and then C-3PO has his arm missing and takes the arm of that droid and goes, so this droid can know the kindness of humanity. I will take him with me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think that's how it goes.
Shut up.
Look
As
up.
you perfectly rendition the comic.
Yeah.
Don't they like travel like together throughout this planet also, like trying to get
They're
safety?
they're walking to like a landing zone,
Ah.
and the droid the whole time is being like a pessimistic little fucker. But C-3PO is like, no, Princess Leia
You
will
make
rescue
it.
me.
I love you.
General Leia will rescue me.
Ooh.
If we're being fair, C-3PO was not R2's first like duo though, because I would consider that to be Anakin and R2, because there's always a joke and a banter, and especially when he was a kid, after like being rescued from like Tatooine, like Padme automatically sends R2 with young Anakin.
That's true.
And then at the end of Revenge of the Sith, when he tells R2 to stay with the ship, that's him symbolically taking his wedding ring off because they swapped droids, not rings.
Oh, they're gay.
Dumbass Anakin and Padme.
Oh, Han and Chewbacca.
Great duo.
Love them.
Great
Favorite.
duo.
The guy in the bar who's friends with the guy who gets his arm chopped off.
Dr. Schlupp and
And Nub Nub.
no, it's Schlupp. I think is the guy who gets his arm cut off. I think it's like Dr. Everstein. He's supposed to be like a riff on Frankenstein.
Oh.
I thought it was a bug. It was the wire.
Yeah.
It
saw
felt like
you
a blood
panic.
crawling.
I saw you panic, man.
Grogu and the Mandalorian, even though
good one.
even though Grogu is just a child technically, they're
Doesn't even do that.
Let's just.
Grogu, no.
he just makes cooing noises, and then he eats frogs and
You know,
Sips on
I
tea.
was just about to bring that up. I am still weirded out by that episode.
He's a freak.
He's eating the fucking frog eggs, and then the fucking it cuts to the frog woman literally looking in peril, and I was like,
That's the last of their lineage or whatever.
and one makes it to the fucking to the where they're supposed to go,
Grogu ruined that race.
and I was like, what the fuck, man?
What's crazy to me about Grogu is that they actually say, like, Mando is talking to Ahsoka and mentions about how Grogu is technically, like, 50-something years old. So, for whatever kind of creature Yoda and Grogu are, like, what is an actual, like, maturing age for, like, their species? Like, if he's 50-something years old, then how the hell old was Yoda when he
Yoda
was
was, like,
on
900.
he was, like, in the temple?
He was
Because,
old.
holy shit.
I think the only reason we haven't gotten a talking or anything Yoda or Grogu yet is because they're like, do we do the Yoda voice or do we not do the, because one, how do you age up Grogu, right? Like, how do you, because Yoda's like this fucking big. It's like, you just have a Grogu puppet that's this fucking big. He can't do nothing. He'll just fucking be laying there.
What's girl Yoda? Yeah.
Yaddle.
Yaddle.
And see, that's the thing. Yoda talks stupid. Yaddle talks fine.
Yaddle does talk fine.
But then that's gonna raise because then that also is gonna raise the questions of like how Yoda talks. Is that how Grogu's gonna talk out the bat, or is he gonna have if he's gonna have to go through like an adolescent, teenager, like adult, and then like older voice? Because when you meet Yoda, he's already, like you said, he's already like 900 years old.
I do.
So like, did he always talk like that, or did something happen that causes him to talk like that?
Maybe they just take on like the dialect of whoever raises them. So maybe Yoda got raised by like some weird fucking dude, and then Yaddle just got like a regular speeched person.
Well, I mean, in episodes 4,
that's
5,
been my headcanon for like years.
Really?
Yeah, it's that Yoda. So here's my Yoda origin story. It's something that I've thought about for a long time. Is the reason that Yoda is super like wise or whatever is because he had a very unwise master. Like his master was literally the opposite of what Yoda is. Instead of being like a bookworm, like wise beyond his years type of guy, his master was literally like Anakin, like,
wise guy,
like a wise, like he's a fucking he's a Jedi, but like barely.
Yeah.
You know, and he's fucking like gallivanting across the space or whatever, and so that causes Yoda to like be like, well, I have to be the balance to him.
Oh, like the Force.
Exactly. And then that guy talks all weird. He's all like, yeah, we must go to this bar, and you know, like super like just like a boozy type Jedi that's Russian or whatever.
That makes me question so much then too, because like Mace Windu, his saber is purple because he's found the perfect balance between the light and the dark side. So how was his master if he needed to find that kind of balance?
Initially,
and then Qui-Gon is very much like Anakin.
Initially, it was just because Samuel Jackson just wanted a purple lightsaber,
No,
so they had to canonize it somehow.
No,
Was that her reasoning?
No, it's so.
And then like Samuel Jackson was like had said something I think in an interview where he was talking to somebody like on set from like Lucasfilm, and it ended up being that like the reason that they could give him that color saber was like giving his character the origin of like he had found the perfect balance between the light side and the dark side, so his crystal was purple instead of just red or just blue.
And then he said, I dare you, I double dare you, say what one more goddamn time, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, his saber says MF for motherfucker on it.
It says BMF, bad motherfucker.
Oh, it says BAMF?
BMF.
Oh. Who's BAMF?
That's Nightcrawler.
No, like BAMF.
I think you're just making up shit. I don't see what
I
you're
gotta
talking
Google
about. I don't see the
I think it's Cassidy from Overwatch. But I think it's a reference to a movie.
What is he saying to me?
I don't know. That's why I said I think it sounds like shit's being made up to me.
Why can't I type on my phone?
But there's also, and this is gonna make me sound like a total bookworm, but there is like a Mace Windu book, and I was reading it.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Old canon
How
and
do you
new
think
canon.
I met you two? It's because we're all nerds in our own right.
Old canon and new canon.
But it talks about like how Mace Windu and Qui-Gon never saw eye to eye because he didn't like how Qui-Gon was constantly questioning the Jedi Order. And I want to know if that's kind of where like Anakin first picked it up, because he's watching Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon go back and forth about, well, this is what we're going to do. And Obi-Wan's, well, that's not the Jedi way. And Qui-Gon's like, I don't give a fuck. This is what my question is.
To dig the nerd pit deeper, the reason that Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan were paired up was because Obi-Wan was originally a rebellious kid. He never listened to the rules, and he was against everything. And so Yoda...
I have the picture.
He's got proof, guys.
So there's a character in a video game. He has a belt buckle that says BAMF.
But BAMF is also the BAMF... Remember Nightcrawler? The sound that it makes when he teleports?
Yes, I do know that.
Yeah.
But also apparently BAMF is a character, too? It's like a tiny Nightcrawler named BAMF?
Don't know what that is.
It's news to me.
Yeah.
And with that having Spider-Man...
He's from Uncanny X-Men.
Uncanny X-Men.
Anyways, to finish my point, Obi-Wan was a rebellious kid, so Yoda went, if I pair this up with a strict master, he's just going to end up being resentful and rebel even more. I know, I'm going to pack him with the most rebellious master we have in the Order, and so that way, Obi-Wan's way of rebelling was to be a bookworm. Was to be like a nerd.
Yeah, instead of questioning the Order like Qui-Gon, he's
Qui-Gon
going
Jinn.
against Qui-Gon.
He goes harder into the Order than...
Yeah, he becomes a by-the-book kind of Jedi Master.
Which is why Obi-Wan and Anakin didn't work out because Obi-Wan is that strict master to Anakin's like rough and like doesn't really pay attention, like rebellious kid. So if Qui-Gon had been Anakin's master, it would have been the perfect parallel to one another, and Anakin would have grown up the way he was to be a Jedi, a prim and proper Jedi.
Proper.
So is that because I haven't been able to deep dive into like the Clone Wars or Ahsoka yet, but is that why Ahsoka was given to Anakin, because she seems to be very by the book and he's very rebellious? So is that where they were trying to?
And it's because Ahsoka was a bookworm and Yoda needed her to get out of her bubble a little bit.
Got it.
So he sends him to the front lines of a war.
He says, you gotta get out those books.
Go to war.
Go to war.
See your friends die.
Yeah.
See people that are also 14 like you are, but are fully grown, and
like,
are gonna die horrifically.
Like fives.
Yeah.
I do have to leave in like the next couple minutes though, but somebody else that I was talking to about like Star Wars was talking about Padme, how you guys were mentioning how like she's watching these other 14-year-olds die. And don't get me wrong, I am a big Padme and Anakin fan for like their relationship.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But Little Miss, I turned a blind eye to when he killed all the women and children and the Sand People, and then you still let knock her up, like
still let it
still let him hit.
She's like, I already kind of made up my mind. So
isn't he like 7 when she's like?
But she's only 13 when she's the queen.
It's the age gap is 5 years. In the first one, it's 9 and 14. And then in the second one, it's 19 and 24.
Yeah, because
that's wild.
Second one is 1924.
Good year.
And the
depression.
Yeah, and then and in 3, it's 22 and 27.
Yeah.
19 and 24 is crazy though.
Imagine.
It's a weird places to be in. Like, I had said space world, whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, it goes into the whole like thing of she was elected in to be a queen at 13.
She was an elected official, and this fucker
she was like 16.
She was elected at 13. And she had already been queen
for a year
when they met Anakin.
I thought she was like 16 and he was like 8.
No.
That'd be crazy.
It's still imagine. No, don't imagine it. Never mind.
All right, thank you. I don't want to.
But Hailey, imagine dating a 22-year-old right now.
I don't know why you had to call me out for my age on this.
Because I'm also
20. You could have been the younger one.
Talking about
no, wait, no, we don't want you to be the younger one because then we're in like the room with like a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
No, I am wholeheartedly like at the age I am at now.
Can't imagine it.
You can't imagine it. No.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Because I'm also 27, so it's like can't do it.
No, like I mean, I feel like. Because I'm 28, so I feel like dating 5 years. So dating 5 years above me doesn't sound as bad as like dating 5 years under me.
Yeah.
Because dating somebody at the age of 23 sounds horrific, but dating somebody who's 5 years older than me.
So you would date someone that's like 33.
Yeah. I told y'all earlier that Hayden Christensen is only 12 years older than me, and that age gap
and you said,
doesn't
I'm doing it. Yeah.
The age gap doesn't bother me.
She said, take me to Little Italy.
No, you said take me to Little Italy.
What's crazy is from the moment I was 23, I was like, I'm not dating a 21-year-old.
Yeah, it's like a weird like.
When I was 22, 21 was about like when I was 22, I would date like 21, but that was like if that was like the only time.
They
like,
had to be fine.
The moment I turned to like 23, 24,
and they had to be fine.
And when I was 21. You had to be 21 or older because at the age of 21,
you got to drink together.
I'm not going out if I can't take like my significant other to have like a drink. Like now I'm dating a child.
You said I better be line dancing with you drunk.
We better be going to the.
Why do y'all automatically add the accent? I listen to everything. Not
my
just country.
mom. I do that with my mom too, though. But she's actually from.
It's also.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's also because the country over here, and that's how they talk over there.
We don't say names of things, so people don't know exactly where we live.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's been there.
I fucks with that place heavily.
No, I know, but you know how sometimes they play up the accent a little bit?
They do?
They have for me.
I've never been in there.
They've never done that when I've
Should I go in there?
They don't got to in here.
They play it up for Joe.
Yeah. They're like, all right.
You're walking into a bar full of people in flannels, cowboy hats, and boots because everybody out in our town is a bunch of wannabes.
It's like the Ren Fair.
They need to play up
It's
the
like Ren
accent.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's like Ren Fair. They're all playing characters, but it's all just country people.
It's your own country Ren Fair.
Yeah.
Wednesday through
They're
Saturday.
like, oh man,
howdy.
A Mexican slipped in from Don Sal's. Give him a show.
I've been at that bar when the cops were called to the restaurant next door because they got into a fight. Because like it was like a Saturday and Don Sal's turns into its like own kind of like club.
Yeah.
And I was like I was standing in the middle of the country bar and I was like, why are the cops here? And then they like rushed into Don Sal's and it was like, oh. I was like, because I didn't know that at the time. Like, I thought that maybe there was, like, a private event going on, and they were like, no, they turned into, like, a nightclub on the weekends now.
Whoa.
And they had to call the cops because there was a bar fight.
You get shit-faced there.
Cool.
At that place, yeah.
I love...
I've been once for, like, a Sunday brunch, and their bottomless mimosas had me hammered by 10 a.m.
That's what I'm saying. Bottomless mimosas.
Bottomless mimosas hammered by 10 a.m.
As someone who doesn't, like, drink or party, I wish I did. Sometimes, but like
we need to take him to this country bar and just get him hammered once. It'll be a
Nah.
cheap date. Cheap date.
Yeah, he would be.
I am a cheap date.
We'll get him some virgin.
I'm a real cheap date. I'm a free date.
Yeah.
I took my roommate for her bachelorette. We did a whole weekend of it because her bridal party couldn't make it to the actual bachelorette. So me and who could took her to Disney, and then the next day we did like a co-ed like bachelorette, and we invited people that we worked with from Outback. Oh my God, she's the cheapest date ever. And when she ran to the bathroom to get sick, and it wasn't even midnight. Pulled her into that bar at 9 p.m.
We'll get him a virgin rum and Coke.
Ooh.
Just Coke.
Just Coke.
Coke in a cup?
Yeah.
Get him a Roy Rogers.
Get him a Shirley Temple.
I'd rather have a Steve Rogers. You know what I'm saying?
Did you fart?
Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes. That's the next dynamic duo.
I'd rather... Whoa, you're so right. That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Look at that. I've gotten y'all back on
Them
topic.
kissing.
Hey, are you out of here to get
yeah,
your McDonald's?
That's why I got you back on topic.
Riff with him real quick. I'll walk you out. So.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. It's just us right now.
That's 2 episodes in a row. I gotta walk out and give you the riff.
Last one he became a vampire and tried to break in here.
No, I didn't.
Yes, it did.
I'm
I'm happy that we're done with that canon, though. This is like an episodic thing, where it's like things from the previous episode don't roll over to this one. So in the last one, Joe's a vampire. In this one, Joe's just Joe. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting us to talk about Star Wars that long, but fuck. I'm out of my depth with that shit. To those of you listening that don't watch Star Wars, I don't know what the fuck was going on either, dude. I just kept saying 2 character names that I knew matched. I said Han Solo and Chewbacca. I said Yaddle and Yoda. Yo, yeah. Yaddle is girl Yoda, but I think from the old movies. Fuck, I need to stop talking about fucking Star Wars. Who's another duo that I could go with? I said Osmosis Jones and Drax or whatever. I think we skirted by that too quickly. Osmosis Jones, shit detective. Drax, fucking sick ass dude. He's got an arm cannon like what's that dude's name? Mega Man. He's got like the Mega Man pea shooter on him. Who's another good duo? Okay. Another iconic Jackie Chan duo. Instead of Jackie Chan and Lee and Carter, let's go Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. Joe?
Yeah.
Jackie Chan, Owen Wilson.
Great duo, not enough.
It's not as good as Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, but it is definitely an honorable mention.
It warrants mentioning.
I would say it's an honorable mention to have
Jackie Chan,
Owen Wilson on the.
What about Owen Wilson, Ben Stiller? Starsky. I gotta pee.
Oh my God. Starsky and Hutch, dude.
Good movie, right?
Very good movie. Honestly, it's a one-timer. That was a one-timer. If you haven't seen it, Starsky and Hutch goes crazy, and you have to watch it. That's like in my Mount Olympus of funnies right there. Is Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson both playing like buddy cops? I think Owen Wilson is Ben Stiller is the straight man, so he's like the by the books cop, and then Owen Wilson is like the dirty cop. I think Snoop Dogg is in it. Boo, tomato, tomato, because he performed for Trump. But I think that it's such a good movie. Like Owen Wilson being a dirty cop is so funny. And he's also really like he's like a pillar for the black community in that movie where he just hyper supports him. And then Ben Stiller is just like he's a white guy. He's a white guy cop. What's another good duo? Dynamic duo. We got Chip and Dale. That's pretty good. Just those two fucking chipmunks. Oh, Alvin and the Chipmunks? No, there's 3 of them. That's not a duo. What are the other chipmunks? Alvin, Theodore, and Simon? Fuck Simon. Just Alvin and Theodore. Joe just said name the Chipettes. He's back from peeing. The Chipettes? Chloe, Kim, and... Courtney.
That's the Kardashians.
Damn it.
Okay,
Don't talk unless that mic's next to you. Hold on.
No, I know. I was gearing up. Relax.
You grab the headphones.
Yeah, like, what do I need?
You name the Chipettes.
No. Can we
I
Google
said fuck, who did I say?
Alvin and the Chipmunks?
No, fuck, who are the 2 like chipmunk cartoons?
Oh, Chip and Dale.
Chip and Dale. I said Chip and Dale earlier. I said Chip and Dale, and then I said
I got a great duo for you. You ready for it?
yeah, give me with it.
Eddie Murphy, Mike Myers, Shrek and Donkey, baby.
Whoa! Oh my god.
We got 4 movies worth of.
That's a good duo. And you know what?
No, wait.
I'm not gonna lie.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 movies.
And
Fifth
we
one
got
coming
5
out.
coming out soon. I'm not gonna lie, Joe. Every other character in that movie, secondary character.
That first movie,
It's just them and then Fiona.
just them for like a good chunk of that movie.
To me, Fiona's not even important in that movie. I'm not gonna lie. It's. Oh wait, honestly, it's the relationship of Donkey and Shrek that like go through the most change.
Yeah, fucking Shrek is a grouch, and Donkey's the one that talks Shrek into saving Fiona.
Yeah, and then like, but even like when they're on the rocks, it's
Shrek and Donkey.
Fiona has to like get like fix their relationship together basically.
Yeah, and the third one, they both get handsome.
They do both get handsome. Donkey becomes a fucking
Stallion. Check it out, Shrek. I'm a stallion.
You know, like people. Sorry, this is gonna be really crass. It's gonna be really crass. All right.
It's just you and me now.
Cover your
we can
ears.
be very crass.
Oh, shout out to Hailey for coming through.
Shout out.
Joe, do you think Donkey's dick was bigger as a donkey or as a horse?
As a horse.
You think so? Don't like donkeys have like notoriously huge wieners?
But so do horses.
I know.
But I think because he was a small donkey,
Slanging that donkey dick.
I think if you just go based off of just proportional.
I don't know.
If you go proportional.
He fucked the shit out that dragon.
Damn, you're right. He did.
He fucked that dragon up. She popped out many kids.
Damn.
Ain't that about a bitch, huh? You
Okay,
know?
I think. Okay, this is what I think.
And she loved him. That means he threw it down.
Let me finish. She did love him. She was kissing his ass.
She was kissing his ass.
You remember in that first one? She,
Uh-huh.
like literally, like she's kissing him,
Yeah.
and then she goes down, and
Yeah.
then he's like, "Hey, what are you doing down
What are you
there?"
doing? Yeah.
Dude, she was eating it she was sucking it from the back.
She gave him the reach around.
Nuh-uh. She pulled it down. She didn't reach around.
I guess
She
you're right.
pulled it back.
Ugh.
You never got your dick sucked from the back.
Fuck, Joseph. Well, we got real crass as soon as Hailey left. See, we're respectful in the presence of women.
Yeah. That line right there is a line from the movie Next Friday, which cinematic duo Craig and Day Day.
Ice
Cube
and
Mike Epps.
and
And the second one, you've only seen the first one.
I was like Chris Tucker, no?
Ice Cube and Chris, also a great duo.
Damn.
Put your glasses back on.
Another duo.
Kane and Lope.
Abel. Oh.
That's my fault. That's my fault. I
Sorry,
can't
you know
even-
how pious I am.
Yeah. You're a regular old Pontius over here, you know? Pontius Pius.
Pontius Pilate. You can't.
How you get pilots back then? They ain't no planes.
No, it's Pilate as in like Pilati.
Is it?
Yeah.
I know.
But why do they call it Pilates if they call the dude Pilate?
I don't know.
You got Shout out to all my pilots girls.
What is Pilates?
It's like vigorous stretching, I think.
Is it like yoga?
More.
More than yoga?
Yoga, but more, I think.
Yoga, but more.
Like I think Pilates kicks people's ass.
Yoga's like spiritual.
Yeah.
Is Pilates...
Pilates is like the cranked up version, I think. Like
removing the spiritual stuff.
I think if you and I went to Pilates, I think we would leave broken men. Shattered, souls shattered,
yeah, but
bodies broken.
what about after Pilates?
You would leave a shattered man, but
Limber
you might leave with a honey on your arm, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe 2.
Lucky you.
No, just one's fine. Please.
Joe, I gotta get you into some hot yoga.
Hot yoga in the hot room?
Yeah.
Dude.
I've heard that it's like hell.
Yeah.
Dude, we need to... Okay, if we ever go to video...
Yeah.
For our ultimate duo.
Yeah.
You and I think just you and I trying things would be so funny.
I think like a little Anthony Bourdain, Conan Must Go type thing.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
That's kind of the dream goal.
Joe and Arik do stripping. No, sorry, pole dancing. I meant pole dancing.
That's what I thought you meant.
We could do pole dancing classes.
We could.
I think I could slang it on a pole.
I think if I put you in on a Friday night, I'm
coming back with something.
Yeah, I think we'd make a lot of money.
Just give me like a week of training.
Yeah.
You get me out on the pole. I could.
Would you stuff your shorts?
With money, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
No, but I would shave.
That was the crispest high five we've ever done. It felt good.
I know.
Love that one. What's something that you think we could do together that we could knock it out the park?
Skydive.
Skydive?
Yeah.
You and me, like strapped together, or you and me?
I think we die.
Yeah.
I don't think either I forget to pull the chute or you forget to pull the chute.
Yeah.
I pulled the cord and it's pots and pans. They gave me the wrong bag.
And the whole way down is me going,
huh? Staring me down.
Yeah.
Just son of a bitch. I knew we shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. I said from the beginning, check if it don't got no pots and pans.
You had
a full conversation with the pilot.
He said, don't take the pots and pans one. It's on this shelf.
And then you fucking took it. Skydiving, I think, would be cool.
Crab fishing.
Crab fishing?
Yeah.
I think we'd knock it out the park.
I think we die.
We die, but we'd have a good time.
Nah, crab fishing's chill, isn't it?
No.
It's like you just throw the cages overboard, then you go pick them up later.
I was thinking of Deadliest Catch.
That's Deadliest Catch. That's like you're fucked. That's like we die.
No, crab fishing would be cool.
Yeah.
I think we'd catch the crab and go, oh man, I don't want to kill it.
We went fishing recently, Joe and I, in Yosemite, and we couldn't even put the worm on the hook.
I did.
You did do it.
I did. Felt like a piece of shit.
You feel evil.
Felt like a piece of shit afterwards.
Here's the thing. They will not die from that.
Well, it died when they threw them in the lake.
It drowned probably.
Yeah.
But worms are so resilient. You could cut them in half and it become 2 worms.
2 worms, yeah.
You can leave them in the sun.
Dry up. Get them wet.
They're back again.
Yep.
We need to bring that to our DNA.
Slice you in half.
Make 2 Ariks.
Slice me in half. Get
2 Joes. You get the Joke Jack twins from last week.
Wow, referencing
last
week's episode.
3 days ago.
Referencing last week's episode.
Call back.
Yeah. What does it say? Yeah, I feel like such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because the worm moves out of the way of the hook.
Aaron also couldn't do it. Aaron didn't do it. I didn't do it. You did it.
Just because I was like, I need to do it so I know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I feel fucking terrible.
Yeah, that's how you know you're not a sociopath.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn.
See? You're a good man.
I guess. Arthur Morgan, you a good man.
Sometimes it takes doing a bad thing to make a man realize how good he is.
Goddamn.
I made that up right now. How'd that feel?
Pretty good.
All right. Who's another good duo, Joe?
Let's go video games.
Video game duos?
Halo and Cortana.
The Army of Two.
Army of Two.
You said Halo and Cortana?
Yeah, I did. I was hoping you'd pick up on that.
Nah.
The Master Chief and Cortana.
Army of Two, I think, is fucking underrated.
You literally play rock, paper, scissors with each other.
Yeah. It's a good game. The game's fun as fuck.
I need a remaster or something.
I agree, 100%. That would... Who made that game?
EA, like old EA.
They would never do that again.
Yeah.
Fuck. What's there to sell, huh?
Yeah.
Loot boxes. You get new outfits for the brothers.
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi. Boom. New one.
That is a good one. EA, the fucking old. Imagine anything.
Whoa, I forgot about that. Better than Mario Luigi? Waluigi and
Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Don't they hate each other?
Wario and Waluigi?
Wario and Waluigi? Because Mario and Luigi love each other so much.
Makes a better duo.
Ooh.
Tension.
So Wario and Luigi just... Jack and Dexter?
Jack and Daxter? Ooh, Ratchet Clank?
I hate that every time I mention Jack and Dexter,
I Ratchet and Clank your ass?
someone's got a Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I know.
Ratchet and Clank...
I've only played that one that you let me play.
Ratchet and Clank still gets fucking games made. Not
Yeah, they do.
Fucking Jack and Dexter doesn't even...
That's my goat right there. They got a remaster and everything. It was beautiful. I was living it up, Jerry. Another duo.
Every time there's a new PlayStation, there's a new Ratchet and Clank game. Marcus and Dom from Gears of War.
There you go. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. All around me are familiar faces.
And he dropped the Hammer of Dawn.
Yeah.
Mad
Mad world.
Oh, Shadow of Mordor.
Oh, Talion and Celebrimbor.
Talion and Celebrimbor.
In the first one, great duo. Second one,
Eh.
yeah. Isn't Celebrimbor like evil?
I don't know.
Something like that. I don't know. I got a great one for you.
It's okay.
Agent J and Agent K.
Asian J?
Oh my god.
Who is it?
Agent J and Agent K.
Oh, Black Men in Black. I almost said Black in Men. Men in Black. Why'd you take your headphones off?
Frustration.
Oh, that's fair. So that was a Herculean task.
Voracious stare.
What a voracious body.
This goes out to the listeners.
To listeners.
There's not that many of you, but we need your help.
We need you.
There's Northern Lion.
Yes. No, they're not gonna find it.
Throw it out there.
All right, whatever.
There's a clip that Arik showed me months ago. It's Northern Lion. He's talking about that one girl, that millennial girl who's eating her pancakes and she's dancing weird.
She's doing the dancing with her teeth out, and then there's the girl behind her just like mad dogging her. Like, I'm disgusted with you.
And Northern Lion talks about that clip and goes, "Look at this voracious or like he says like
some beautiful
word.
String of words.
Yeah,
we cannot find it.
Can't find that clip. So if you find it, link it somewhere. Send it to Arik. Put it on the comments. I need this from you. If you listen to this, I need this from you. Show me that I am not talking to nothing. Please.
Or just tell Joe that you couldn't find it. That also let us know.
Yeah.
But try to give it like a solid 10 minutes.
Give it a college try.
Yeah.
We gave it like an hour.
We gave it a long time.
Yeah. An hour individually, mind you.
Sam and Frodo.
Great fucking duo. Aragorn and Legolas.
Yeah. Aragorn and Boromir.
It's a great duo. Merry and Pippin.
They took the little ones.
Oh, goddamn.
Merry and Pippin's good too. You know Pippin's name? Actual name?
Like his
his government.
Fun fact about Lord of the Rings. There's each character has 3 names because they have the original language they spoke, and then the language that Tolkien translated in, and then their nicknames, right?
Yes.
So Frodo is I think his name's Merida or something like that, or some weird name like that. What's Pippin's?
So what's their last name? Do you know it?
Took.
Took. Yes.
He's a Took.
He's a Took.
Is he a Tookie? Is he Tookington? Is that?
Huh?
Tookington?
No.
Oh, is it just Took?
You think it's just Took? Yeah.
Okay.
Fool of a Took.
Yeah.
It's Peregrine.
You know what? Peregrine. Yeah, I knew
Peregrine Took.
I knew that. I don't know why it didn't pop in.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's a weird name.
Yeah, Peregrine Took. Pretty strange.
Now, you want to wrap up soon, Joseph?
Yeah. What are we at?
Hour 13.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up. Let's go ahead and say this.
This.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
We got to it. Wow, I'm at a loss for words. Tell me, what is your favorite cinematic duo?
Me? I did.
Hailey? Oh, she's gone.
Oh, fuck. Haley Steinfeld? Nah. That was a different Haley.
If Hailey, I wouldn't be able to even. I can't talk.
You're at a big loss for words now. She's
not even here. It's a theoretical.
If theoretical Haley Steinfeld was here, real Joseph is sweating.
Bullets.
Don't. She gets shot with bullets in that movie.
Not in my movie.
You're making a different kind of movie with Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah. One where she
Falls in love with you?
no. She falls in love with a character that that is a what's the word? Analog of me.
Wait.
Well, can I be? This is my goal as a director. I want to be like Jean Favreau. Make movies like that are highly successful,
Mm-hmm.
and then go, man, I hated making highly successful movies. I'm gonna make a movie where my ex-wife is Sofia Vergara, and I'm piping Scarlett Johansson, and all I get to do is cook all day.
And I get to eat like fucking food from the best parts of the world.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Yeah.
You know what? I think we're the best duo.
I think we are. I think we're pretty good.
We fuck.
We fuck pretty.
Not
good.
each other, but like in the cool way. He's looking at me with a voracious stare now.
No, I'm not.
Seductive.
It doesn't help that we both got like our feet, like I got like this
Kicking our legs up in
yeah.
a real sultry way.
Yeah, I think we're pretty good.
It's okay.
I thought Hailey Steinfeld was still here.
It's pretty good.
We're pretty good. We're pretty good. Pretty good. I think there is no one else I would rather do this with than without you. Wait, did I say that right?
I don't know. But thank you.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Thank you or fuck you.
The good one.
Thank you.
Yeah. I cannot imagine.
Fuck you or fuck you.
I cannot imagine doing this with anybody else.
Hey, man. Here's to another 3 years.
This is it?
And then some.
Yeah.
I hope that we continue to do this when we're old.
I hope that we always do it in this room.
Oh, shit.
Even if we're rich and famous. And
You're gonna, like, airlift this room somewhere?
Yeah. Or we recreate it like a 1-to-1.
Whoa.
Even if we're rich and famous, we fucking get rich and famous guests to come into this.
Oh, shit.
Sorry,
it's at the end. I'll censor it.
To come to this town and come into this fucking room. Literally right there from the entrance.
That'd be so fun. We finally get Henry Cavill in this bumfuck town.
Henry Cavill. He breaks my heart every time.
Is he dead?
No.
Okay, good.
He's just not Superman anymore.
That's okay.
I know.
He's got to do other things now.
Not The Witcher.
He was The Witcher for a bit, and he did his time.
To be fair, though, he tried. He really gave it the college try.
He did.
With no matter what he does, Henry Cavill gives it the college try.
He does.
And if he could, this podcast will be called We'll Get to It with Joe and Henry.
Fuck.
I still take the top billing.
No.
All right, wrap it up. Close this up.
All right, bye, everybody.